Hey guys, what's going on? Dreadfullcoffee here. And how you guys doing? Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all doing great. But I gotta say something. Val has been eating, bro. I don't know what they've been eating, but they've been eating some good ass shit. I'm talking about some meat, some potatoes, some cucumbers, some onions, some garlic water. Like, damn, bro. They have been eating some good ass shit. Like, I am not even gonna joke around. I've been kind of tuning into all of Valorant's newest updates they've been leaking out and they've been talking about. And they finally, this is one thing I just saw this too. They're finally addressing MMR and trying to fix MMR. Thank the fucking gods. Bro, I've been complaining about MMR for the longest time because it's shit. And the only reason why it's so bad is because you're not gaining enough R for every time you play a match. And instead, you gain basically nothing for what MMR should have been. So it's so inconsistent and it's really annoying. And no matchmaking can be perfect, right? That's fine. That's not the issue. The issue is just the MMR is just stupid in how the way that it works. And that it needs to be more rewarding to players and less punishing the players at this point, because it's gotten to the point where it's just, it's not fun to play. It's really not. So I'm glad they're looking into the MMR though. And hopefully we get more consistency. That's legit. That's all I care about, man. We get more consistency. All I'm saying, bro, Val, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. But we also got Veto coming out. Veto looks fucking phenomenal. It's gonna stop util spam entirely. It's basically a Sentinel duelist hybrid, pretty much, with the thought process of just basically, hey, it's a chamber, but you get to shut down all abilities just for pure gunplay, which I actually think is pretty sick. And it's probably Riot's answer to ability spam with the current meta right now. Hold on, I'm gonna give him a refresh real quick. Veto looks cool as hell. I like Veto. I think he's really nifty and interesting. And the way he's set up and the way he works is honestly amazing. I think he should be the way he is. And is he busted? Yeah, no, he's broken. He's utterly, stupidly broken. Like, that's okay. Like, my thing is, Veto gets regeneration off of basically ulting, which I think is really fucking stupid. Like, I really think that regeneration part should not be a thing, if anything. I think that's what, like, puts him over the edge a little bit too much. As well as just like the TP fact that he can set up basically TPs anywhere across the map and then just come back to it and be like, oh yeah, I'm 40-meter range. It's just like presetting a chamber TP and just going, okay, I'm gone. Okay, I'm gone. Like, and if you want to, you could just keep it and then just place it anywhere and just go, hey, I'm not gonna TP yet, but I'll be there in a sec. Okay, I'm gone. And I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anyone destroy the TPs yet. So I don't know if they have an HP pool or anything. I'm hoping to God it does, so you can break it. It'd be a little stupid if you can't. But I don't know. I just think that this new character is gonna be so cool, dude. It's just nice to have a character that can only what's it called, not block abilities, but it can block lineups. Because we have no character that can do that. And having Veto as a character that can block lineups and the potential of an abyss change, dog, I am so down for that. What is up my... Like, it all sounds so good, bro. I'm so hyped for this next coming act. Like, they're literally actually making good changes for once, and they're actually talking about the changes they want to do. It's not as simple as just like, oh, trust in their system, guys. Like, they're newer. I don't know if it's newer management or if they're actually like committing to this, but they're committing to the idea of actually communicating with their community, telling the community what's going on, and actually giving us a little bit more things to actually be excited about. And it's not as simple as, oh yeah, it's in the progress, guys, for another 5-10 years. And then later on, it just becomes poop because it wasn't cooked long enough. Granted, we still like need more use into the replay system and having like more of a death cam system and all this stuff. And there's a bunch of stuff that Riot could work on and needs to work on. But like, it's kind of nice to see them finally shift gears, because I don't know if they've been working on the anti-cheat and that's why they took so long to actually start shifting gears, or what really happened. I really think my like own theory is that management was the reason, maybe because their management team was just not that good and they were focused so much and primarily on making money that it was just more of a cash grab for the longest time. And then now that the game's kind of like dying low, they're like, okay, we need to actually start doing some stuff. And granted, they've been working on this stuff in the background, and game development does take a long time, and I get that. But there's sometimes in some points where you have to kind of sit there and be like, it shouldn't be this ridiculous, you know what I mean? Like, I know Riot loves performance and they force people to performance. Like with raw input buffer, they basically force everyone to use it. My thing is with that is like, I don't think you should give performance off of player feasibility. Like if player choice comes into a deal factor, you shouldn't have to do that. Like raw input buffer should have been like, hey, raw input buffer is more performance. We suggest you use it. That's it. I hated the fact that they actually got rid of it entirely because it was just like, bruh. Again, personal opinions aside, but they've done a lot of other amazing things as well, and they've talked about a lot of amazing things coming up. And granted, these are all things that are coming up. And the fact that, also, one more thing, the fact that ranked rewards are going to take a whole year is fucking stupid. We've had the same ranked reward for so long, and I'm pretty sure the reason why it's going to take a whole year isn't necessarily because they can't push it out faster. It's pretty much because I think they already have the ranked rewards already made for most of it, and they kind of want to like sit there and work on it and make sure it's something that they're willing to give up instead of something that they can't, because they also have to talk to the higher executives has to say it's okay, blah blah blah, working team members. It's a whole process. I know about the process a little bit. It's the same with Overwatch. It took them a long time to finally get ranked rewards in, but once they do, man, ooh, they cooked a little. I'm not sure about Val too much because Val hasn't really shown much promise with it. Granted, with Premier, they have shown promise with it because Premier, honestly, I think the Champions Aura is really cool. It's not the coolest thing in the world, but again, it's something nifty at least. It's something, man. And as long as we have something, I generally don't think it's going to be a big deal. I don't know, man. I personally think Val's been cooking, like, with new metas and sorts and trying to shift up the meta and also trying to fix up a lot of the problems that we currently have. Especially with the ability spam, it's just going to be nice to have veto in the name pool. But just the map change as well on Abyss, because I've been struggling with Abyss a little bit more than I normally do. And it's because people know how to play the map a lot better, but as well as just Abyss is like, it's just the same map over and over again. And they're supposedly potentially talking about making changes to it. And I was like, oh my God, yes. Because I personally like Abyss. I don't hate it. I just like, I want more changes on other maps and older maps, especially because people have learned the map to a degree where it's just like, it's hard to play on. If everyone knows the map entirely, like Peach Perfect, it's hard to play on. So then it ends up being like a boring match, ends up being stale. So now we got a little bit of mix in there. Like they're giving us little color flavorful fruits being added in droplets, which is really nice. And honestly, there's just a lot of good that's going on apparently. And especially with the new lore elements and story elements, dude. Oh my gosh, the story elements have been crazy though. Phoenix's sister was met by the clone. Phoenix gets shot down. Veto gets introduced. Like, love that, bro. That's my little fun theory. I'm not sure if it's a clone or not. There was not much really said about that one. But either way, dude, all of it has just been phenomenal. I think Riot's been actually cooking this year. And they're promising to cook a little more and start leaning more into that cooking idea. Granted, I think another reason why they're also having to do this like a lot more now is because the game is dying. Like regardless you want to say or not, a lot of the competitive people are smurfs first of all, which ruin the experience half the time. And a lot of people are frustrated, angry, and mad. So a lot of people tend to lean into other games. But let's be honest. Is there any other game like Valorant? Not really. There's not much you can lean towards when it comes to like Valorant and gameplay. If you want like the same feel or the same vibe. Because there's other games that can do it, and there's other games that do have it. It's just, it's not the same. It's slightly different in their own variants. Regardless you want to say it is or not, whether you hate it or not, like, either way, I'm not going to hate on Valorant for this whole entire year. Honestly, I think Valorant's been doing great. I think even with the Unreal Engine patch, I think it's been great. And they've already addressed the idea of basically invis bug, which I think is super annoying, and I don't know why and how that got into the game. I'm pretty sure it's because of the rendering issue, because they want to do a new rendering check, so they have to get through the rendering check, which, by the way, the rendering check is pretty cool, because now we have better FPS and stable FPS, finally. Which is really nice, because this game shouldn't fucking take that much FPS to render. And when I heard about it, I was like, do you mean to tell me the game decided to load up every piece of element in the map? And that's why it has, like, bruh. And you're going off a CPU base just so that way fucking desktops can be usable. That's insane. Because personally, I rather use the GPU over my freaking CPU. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into all the details about that stuff, but either way, there's just a lot of good. Even with the Unreal Engine patch that was added, it was actually really good. Because, dude, the game felt like it played so smooth. It felt like buttery smooth. Like, I am telling you, on day one release, that shit was smooth. It was completely different. And some people were like, you didn't even notice the change. And I was like, no, I noticed the change. I can tell how smooth that was. Even like my hit scan shots, I feel like they were smoother. Like, It just felt so much better. The gunplay, gameplay wise, everything felt so much better. It was a lot nicer. And now with the replay system, it's a lot nicer as well. My only complaint about replay system though, and this is my thing, stop deleting the replays that I currently have saved whenever an update goes live, because if that keeps happening, dude, it's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, I need to fix prayer. But yeah, no, it's so fucking stupid. They do like a hot fix patch. Oh, all your previous replays are dead now. They're just gone. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Thanks, Riot. I don't know. I just wish like it was a whole season, and then they're like, okay, well, we're getting rid of all the replays. Okay, that's fine. All replays get deleted. Nope, it's just whenever the fucking, like, it just doesn't make sense. But either way, Riot's been cooking. They've been doing really good. That's pretty much all I want to say. See you guys.